Welcome back to my channel, gang. I have a channel message that I wanted to share with you guys. So yesterday I was taking a nap on my couch and it was around in the afternoon time. So I was taking a nap on my couch before I had to go to Pilates, and I was asleep, and then I just noticed like this strange sensation in my body, and more so on my feet. My feet got kind of like burning hot, like they were like, you could start to feel them like heat up. And as soon as I jumped out of my sleep, I looked at the clock on my TV because my TV was right in front of me and it had the time on it, and it was 3:33. Now, I want to basically talk about that. I want to talk about moving in a different direction, because yesterday it was kind of like a shift in the way that now that today is the 21st, we are in the Aries season, which is like spring equinox. It's like newness coming in. There's a lot that's coming in for us. So I wanted to sit with that message yesterday and today I have some channeled messages that I want to share with you about what that was about, because yesterday I was feeling extremely tired and extremely over it, and I was just like, okay, like, but it had such a deeper meaning to it. The more I sat with it, the more that I intuitively listened to spirit. So I'm going to share with you what basically I came up with. So 333, as we know, is more about creativity, expanding. It is about the trio, the Son, the Mother, and the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. So about family, about connecting, but it's also about creativity as far as your gifts, spiritual gifts are going to be heightened during this time. So I'm feeling a lot of newness that's coming in a way, because I keep getting the Fool card in my head, which is the Aries season. It's the Aries card, so it is that brand new start to the new year, the true new year. So some of the things that I was picking up, you guys, not just about 333, but it's going to be a lot about your career, your endeavors, your creativity. Like, you're going to be feeling like you're coming out of that kind of like depressive energy that you might have been feeling over the winter, over the winter time was just very like weird for me in general. Like, a lot of things were like leaving. Like, I left my career, like I left a business that I had to start a new one. Like, just a lot was happening, and I feel like now you'll be able to see and clear the way. So some of the things I got were with the feet burning. I actually googled it, and when your feet start to burn, besides like medical conditions or whatever, but when your feet start to burn, that means that you are heading on a new path. So I did a video about a month ago about the Phoenix Rising, so you may want to go watch that video. But it was kind of referred me back to that, and it was talking about how sometimes when we set the intentions for our life, we also set the trials as well. So it's like a trial by fire type of thing. So right now you're being pruned, and I keep getting alchemy. So turning lead into gold, or turning a situation into gold. So a lot of you have been going through a situation where spirit is taking that situation that you felt was meant for your bad and making it a situation that is going to benefit you. Okay, so back then when things were crumbling down, like your money might have been down, like your relationships started ending, a lot of things happened in this wintertime that needed to die away, that need to be laid to rest. Certain habits needed to be laid to rest. And once spirit did that, it was like pruning the shears, is what I'm hearing. So pruning and getting a lot of stagnant energy out of the way, so that way you can move into this new beginning, because I feel like this one is very different than any other like spring equinox, like any other new year, true new year that I've been through. This one feels extremely different. I feel like there is a rise in the consciousness of the community, of the world. Like, there's so much people coming into spirituality, their own spirituality, getting in touch with source in their own way, that it's really taking us into higher levels. Okay, so I'm hearing 5D. A lot of us are getting onto new timelines concerning that. Okay, but also with the feet burning, it means that you are being guided onto a new path, you guys. So if you've been feeling certain ascension symptoms, which is headaches, tired, lower back pain, migraines, feeling like you can never drink enough water, feeling dehydrated, feeling like you need to just rest and relax. Like I've been sleep like no other. I feel like every time I get up though, I always feel like I've been like fighting or like walking for such a long time or something like that. So I must be doing something in the spiritual realm that is helping me definitely grow. Okay. So also I've been getting that if you've been sleeping and you've been feeling a little down or just a little like when you wake up kind of out of sorts, that during your rest, spirit is working on your body, your ancestors, everything is coming into a full circle moment for you. So there's certain things that need to be stripped away from your body in order for you to walk on this new timeline in the way that is going to most benefit you. Okay. So definitely with the feet burning, it's like that fire, that phoenix rising. So a lot of you could be starting out on this new path, and spirit is letting you know that this new path is definitely meant for you, that you are meant to go down this path to this journey. Okay. So what I'm also getting for you guys in this period of time while we're going through this change right now, go back to the intentions that you set for January. If you kind of slacked off on those, it would be also a good time to revise if you had anything that you wanted to revise, anything that you wanted to add in. I'm also hearing writing it down and making it plain is going to help you so much, you guys. All right. So I've been hearing to not backtrack for anyone. Like I did a video on TikTok, so I'll drop that in the description for you guys to look, because that video went viral and it was about not backtracking for anyone, not looking back for anyone. And so I want to kind of bring it over here for you guys not to backtrack. So the things that you said that you were getting rid of, it's time for you to stand on it. So I keep hearing to stand on it. And the things that you are currently manifesting, if they're going to come in, they're going to be dependent on you not reverting back to old habits, not picking up the old habits. If you said that you were going to stop doing certain things, if you said you were going to start doing certain things, then that's what it is, because your word is your wand, you guys. So your word is your wand. So this is magician energy during this time too. So communication is going to be picking up. The way that you're going to be communicating, the way that you're going to be expressing yourself is going to be totally different in this realm that we're in now, because I'm feeling like it's a whole nother timeline. A lot of us have jumped timelines. Like I think back on like yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I'm like, I couldn't even remember what I was feeling. I know that I was feeling like stagnant and sad in my life, but now that I woke up, I feel like I just am. It's like I just am that autumn that I knew that I was going to be. Okay. So also, if you feel like you are noticing your animals connecting to you more, like they're loving on you. I know my two Huskies, like they've been loving on me a whole lot more. They've been like just staring at me and whining and wanting to be all up on me. Like they're just like loving on you. So if you're feeling like your animals want to cuddle with you more, want to comfort you more, I'm hearing that you may be going through a grieving process of grieving your own old life or old behaviors that you were doing, kind of feeling detached from your current reality, but you're kind of confused. Like your spirit animals, your babies, they're guiding you to be comforted. They're comforting you to let you know that you're going to be doing well on this next path, okay, and that they are going to be there every step of the way with you. I also noticed that since I've been more calm, they've been more calm. They've been, doing their own thing, chilling, but they haven't been as loud as they usually are, because they're Huskies, and if you know about Huskies, you know they're loud. So they really haven't been loud. They've just been kind of chill. And so now that I've gotten chill, I notice that they've gotten kind of chill as well. All right. So another thing, if you're feeling disconnected from your reality, but you're kind of still in an old phase. So for me, what it is that I feel that my reality that I'm in right now, especially the apartment that I'm in, I had already been manifesting like working from home. And so a lot of things that have happened now at this point in time, like I couldn't imagine it like happening in the way that it did, like with me basically like quitting my business to pursue what I'm pursuing now in my life, all my different endeavors, but also too, like I just never thought that it would have happened this way. But sometimes spirit takes the path of least resistance, you guys. So what is the path of least resistance? So if you notice, especially during the winter months, that you have maybe got laid off, lost your job, lost certain clients, didn't have a certain zest for what you were currently doing. If you're an entrepreneur, you may have you may have fell out of love with what you're doing, or you may decide like, hey, I don't think I want to do this anymore, or you have a new love for something, or you're developing a new love for something, like that is what it is. So if things have come crumbling down in that way, and spirit kind of snatches those things away from you, or you feel the need to move away from those things, don't doubt it, because it happened for a reason. It's going to get you to where you're going quicker. So you have to think about it as your reality collapsing into what it's going to be, okay? So where you're going, so the new life that you've been conjuring up, that you've been dreaming about. I'm hearing that some of you guys have been very intentional in what you're thinking. So you've been thinking of living in the end. If you're into manifesting, you've been living in the end for your new reality, and spirit is letting you know that you are going towards that reality in the way that they had to do it. You may have not wanted it to be done. Like I said, some of you probably have been laid off, like you've lost a relationship or some friends, or like certain things kind of have gone a little awry, and you've been feeling like, okay, well, you might perceive it as bad, but things are always working out for you guys. Things are always working out for your highest good, okay? So I need us to take the perception off of things being bad or good. No, they just are, and you still can get what you want at the end of the day, okay? So I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you may be doubtful in this time. So I'm hearing for you to ask spirit for signs, okay? Ask spirit for some certain signs. So for me and spirit have our own language that we talk to each other in, and that is certain angel numbers for certain things. I have placed the meaning on certain angel numbers for myself. So spirit shows me certain angel numbers to let me know that I'm on the right path for what I perceive them as. But also, not just that, spirit also can show you, like, if you want to see an animal for the day, if you want to see a quote or a Bible quote or whatever it is, like, you can have that relationship. So I'm hearing that's a part of you deepening your relationship with spirit, is having something between you and spirit where you guys can communicate, and you let me know, like, hey, am I on the right track? If I'm on the right track, show me this, or do this, or do that, you know? You can definitely do that, you guys. You don't always have to wait for things to show up in your reality and try to decipher it. You can have that relationship with spirit and say, this is what I need to see in order for me to know that I'm on the right path, okay? So back to feeling disconnected to your reality. Like I said, I feel very disconnected with where I'm currently living. Like, it just feels like it doesn't resonate with me anymore. Just like my old business that I was doing and the career that I had always been in just no longer resonated with me anymore. But it still feels like you're sitting in that phase. The goal for you is to get to your new reality where you're fully living and embodying that being that you are now currently, or that you feel like you're moving into. But the thing is, you have to embody that now, okay? So this goes back to you setting your intentions and actually sticking to it mentally, like putting yourself there, because it's about being, doing, and having, okay? Not doing, then having, then being, okay? So you have to be the person that you want to be. If you want to be that successful business owner, you are that now. Even if your bank account is on E, you are that now. If you are someone who has many friends and people love them, and you feel that everybody like loves you, you're that now. You're that amazing friend now. You're going to project that out to other people. The people that are in your life, you're going to give that energy to them, okay? You're going to focus on being it now, okay? So it's be, do, have. So some of you guys need to write that down, is what I'm hearing, okay? So also too, you guys, let's see, feeling like you're in a reality where you're mentally somewhere else but you're not free. Yes, so that's what I was just saying. So make sure that you know exactly where it is that you want to head, okay? I'm hearing to write it down. I'm hearing the 369 method for some of you. I'm hearing to create your own language with spirit, okay? Because I feel like some of you are looking out into the world and looking at your circumstances and seeing that they're not where you want to be, and you think that you're so far behind, but you're actually on track, all right? And sometimes those things, those tower moments have to come down in order for us to get to where we need to be, all right? So I'm actually going to leave it there. I was going to pull some cards, but I will actually probably drop that link for the TikTok for you guys to see it, because I already did a spread for the spring equinox, okay? But the thing is, I want you guys to remember, do not backtrack into these old habits. Do not allow certain people that you know were not meant to come to this level with you back in your life, okay? So some of you may be facing tests coming up within the next few months or within this time to see if you're going to slide back into your old ways. I'm hearing to stay the course, okay? So that is my message for you guys. I love you so much. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, because I give the sauce over there daily and I go live. Also, the readings that I have, the personal private readings that I have, are linked down in my description box, you guys. Check out my Etsy store and your reading will be back to you within 24 hours, you guys. If you've already ordered a reading from me, it's already went out, okay? So I love you guys, and I'll see you on our next video. Bye.